Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday. Happy Sunday to the Otherworlders. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome in. My name is Sleepy, and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons with the Guardian of Genesis campaign and Party 2, which I wrote down wrong. We're playing with Mr. Indigo playing August, Ashimichi playing Ashera, Chai playing Suhan, who is not present today, and Sayu playing Denmari. And I'm realizing what I forgot. Absolutely none of the captures are on the screen. No wonder I felt like I was forgetting something. Okay, why don't we do fun facts while I fix that? So let's start with Indy.
August can't handle spicy food, but he likes to pretend that he can.
Oh, does he not have like? Is it like his eyes are watering and everything? He's like, I'm fine, guys.
Yeah, pretty much. And he'll, he eats some, and he's like, "Oh, that's really good," and then like has to turn his face away so that he can like grimace.
Aww. Then Ashi.
Honestly, I have no clue what to say.
Do you want a prompt?
Sure.
So the prompt I gave Party 1 last time is, would your character be good at cooking? If so, what would be their best dish?
Oh, Shara's not good at cooking. She's used to like picking fruits and stuff off of trees and everything.
She's a forager. That's why she has the berries.
Yeah.
She like shoved in Shadow's mouth.
That makes so much sense.
So I'm also writing these down onto the document, which is, oh, by the way, for chat, we have a new info doc pinned about the campaign, and the session summaries will be up in there soon. So if you want to know more about the homebrew world or the party members, you can check it out there. And then Mari, Sayu.
I think we learned more about it last time in last session, but I think that in an alternate universe where Denmari didn't follow religion, she would have been a gambling addict for sure.
The gotcha.
The gotcha.
All right. Added those onto the docs. Thanks, everybody. So, I forgot to say my new little spiel. For those who are not familiar with the campaign, Guardian of Genesis is a homebrew campaign set in the world of Priadan. Priadan is a world ruled by gods, and 100 years ago there was a great war that left the country very divided. Now, the adventurers are on a quest under the guidance of the god of love in order to avoid another war between the gods. And where we left off last time, we were in combat for a while in a room full of mimics. And as a reminder, Denmari is in love with Ashera. Suhan is super duper buff.
No, I think that's worn off now, right?
Is it worn off? Isn't it 1 hour?
I thought we took a long rest between the when we drank those potions.
You're totally right. So Suhan is now his normal amount of buffness, and Denmari is just the normal amount of in love with Ashera.
Oh, wait, no. In my session logs, I wrote they long rest besides Shadow and Suhan. So Suhan is still buff.
Oh, I see.
Well, the long rest though should be like so many hours.
Mm-hmm.
So
it
it was 8 hours, so yeah,
anyways.
everything would have worn off by then as well.
I see.
Okay, and you guys picked up a couple more gems in the dungeon. And the main thing that happened yesterday is that the emo teenager that's accompanying you, offered you a deck of many things at the next room you went to. And he didn't seem to have good intention, but Suhan pulled 5 cards, Denmari pulled 2, and Ashera picked 1. So as a reminder of what your cards are, Suhan has a powerful devil seeking his ruin and plaguing his life. And if he single-handedly defeats the next hostile monster or group of monsters, which will hold until he's here. I won't say like it automatically goes away. He would gain another level. And anytime within drawing his next card, he can ask a question in meditation and receive a truthful answer. He got a rare or rarer magic weapon, which I'm working on, and he also got the ability to grant the wish spell one time. For Ashera, a powerful devil became her enemy. For Denmari, you have the option to undo an event from now until whenever you die. And you also summon the service of a 4th level fighter who happened to be Emil, the boy from the other party, which you recognized from the writings in the journal you previously received. Emil also pulled a few cards, so he summoned another 4th level fighter, which is like a homunculus of himself. He gained a level, and then he pulled the void card. So he disappeared with a pop, and his soul is trapped in an item somewhere in this dungeon. And August is currently aghast that everybody has been gambling with their fates. So that's where we are right now. Also, I totally forgot, so let me welcome in everybody really quick. Of course, welcome into the party members who stopped by chat. Mr. Nico, Ashley, Sayu, Sil, Phil, Bears, Monday. Congrats on 100 Stardust, Monday. Sanity's End, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. And Asterix, welcome in everybody. Hope you all are having a great Saturday. I almost said Sunday again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hope you all are having a great weekend so far. Welcome, welcome. So for the party, where we left off is pretty much exactly when Emil popped out of existence. So I don't know if we got your character's reactions to that either. So I'll say it again. So Emil flipped over a card and pulled the void. And with sudden pop as the air rushes into the space he left behind, the boy you just summoned and barely knew has vanished out of existence. I will say, just for purposes you guys understand, it is a void card and that his soul is trapped in an item somewhere.
Okay. I think we're done playing with the cards.
Yeah, I think I'm done with the cards.
Who was that dude? What the hell?
I don't know. Well, there is still one of them here with us, right? So
Yeah.
Why the fuck are there two of them?
And one of them just died.
maybe they're twins.
Dude, what's your name? Shadow's talking to the homunculus, and the homunculus does not respond because it's a homunculus.
Oh.
Actually, I kind of want to ask a question. So Emil's already 4th level. I'm kind of curious when we're gonna level. Is that like after this dungeon?
So it's like I do milestone based leveling, so when like something big happens. So the reason they're already leveled past you is because that party is also a week ahead of you in the story. So they already got like, you can assume that every time you're breaking down corruption, there will be other points you level up to, but every time you break a corruption, you level up. They broke a corruption pretty early on. So you guys will definitely level up at the end of this dungeon at least.
Okay, well. Alright. Well, was there anything in the room we could see?
Yeah, I think we're looking for the gem.
Yeah, you can see it bended into the sprout kind of glyph in the middle is a, sorry, let me check what color. This is another green gem. So you'll have 2 green gems after you pick this one up.
Oh.
I was just scared of walking into the room because the last time where everyone got turned against each other.
I will say,
Yeah.
Shadow and Suhan are in the room, and you know they didn't like turn or anything.
Alright,
Oh.
so
then,
we should be able to just walk up and grab it.
yeah, I can take it since I already have one green gem.
Shadow's gonna stuff the deck of many things in his pocket and run after you. I'm gonna have you both roll opposed dexterity to see who can grab the gem first. So if you just give me a dexterity roll.
Yes.
I have 2 dice sets for this campaign, one for you guys and one for the other party. It brings me so much joy to have the color-coded dice. Okay. Shadow got a 12, so you are able to nab the gem before him, but I will also note that you can definitely tell that he was trying to grab it away from you.
What was the color of the gem?
Green. So at the moment, you have 2 green gems, and then red, orange, yellow, and blue.
The red, orange, yellow are in the door, I think.
Oh, right. Sorry. You guys had embedded the red, orange, and yellow into the door already. So on you,
Yeah.
you have a blue gem and 2 green gems.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna say, like, Shadow, that was kind of sus. I don't know what you're up to.
Yeah, but trying to steal from an old lady like me.
I mean, it's like, this is my mom's dungeon. I should honestly be holding on to the gems. I don't know why you guys are holding on to it.
A responsible
Because we're the
adult.
ones doing all the fighting and
Yeah.
Do you expect me to fight? I'm like 14.
But you've been so good at it so far.
Yeah, my Eldritch Blasts are pretty good.
yeah, we just thought, you know, you're really cool and strong for a 14-year-old.
Yeah, so that's why you should fight for us. And,
Yeah.
you know, just to keep them safe and make sure nothing happens, I'll keep the stones.
No,
I'll
but
keep the
if I'm
gems.
so cool, I should get the gems.
Well, you know, there's cool and there's being 14. Just to make sure, you know, we don't want anything to happen to these.
That's the cool in being 14. he like kind of scowls at you, but he's not gonna argue because you guys are adults and also you outnumber him, and he doesn't want to push his luck after
Yeah.
seeming shady.
So shall we
Not
go
happy about it.
north now?
Well, we should try to find Nabu. No, sorry, not Nabu.
Emil.
The blonde boy.
I mean,
Emil.
yeah, blonde boy.
Blonde boy.
Blonde boy. You guys know his name. Are you just gonna call him Blonde Boy?
Be Blondie.
Actually, do you all think your characters would have put together that this is the guy from the journal? Because I don't think Emil introduced himself.
He didn't.
I think he did.
But
He
And
did.
You're like confused that he did
Okay.
because they didn't
Oh.
even introduce themselves to each other than the other party.
oh,
Oh,
because
right.
I remember you mentioned that we might have guessed from the book that we saw
Yeah.
that there was like a blonde boy and
My question is like, do you guys think your characters would have put it together, or do you want to roll? Because I'm not gonna make you roll unless like you think it would be funny or you want to.
I'll roll. I can roll investigation.
I think
Yeah, me
history
too.
actually, because it's like remembering from the journal.
okay.
So if you all can roll
I
a
will roll.
history for me.
I'm trained in both.
Okay, August definitely knows. August
I think
and Denmari know.
Denmari. All right. I'll still call him Blondie or Blonde Boy. Maybe she just forgot his name, but she knows it's the same guy.
You recognize as a party one member, but it's just that's a blonde one.
Yes. Do we prefer going north or east?
I figure north to try and see if there's anything on the other side of the, like the
There was.
gem doors.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a gem though on the other side and the bottom left.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
there
that's
could
true.
possibly be
Oh,
a
yeah, actually,
gem
we could
below us
go-
as well.
Well, yeah, we could go that way. I didn't see that there was a downwards path there. I don't mind
Yeah.
either way.
Which way are you guys
I'm
going?
not sure.
No.
Well, we may as well look up the north corridor
yeah,
to see
we
what we
can
can see
definitely
there.
go
But
up the north and check it out.
You can see that the north corridor has at least let me just say you guys are able to like peek into it. You can see that there are 3 different doors, including the one that you're peeking into, and all of them have those kind of like trap doors that'll come swinging down to slam into the bottom and close off the door.
any table of potions in there?
There is not a table of potions, but you can see that there are some inscribings over the tops of the doors, and over the one actually you wouldn't be able to see what's over this door from where you are, but over these, the ones you're like opposite to, you can see that there are some like inscriptions above where the doors would be.
Do we recognize the language?
Yes, they are in a language you can actually, you can recognize the language of one of them. Denmari, can you remind me the languages you know?
I speak Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling.
Nobody else knows Celestial, right?
I
No.
don't know.
Okay,
Maybe Suhan? Maybe I can check. But
I can check really quick, but it's okay because he's not here. Denmari, you can recognize that the one that is exactly opposite to you is written in Celestial, and everybody else, you can see that the one to the left of you is written in Common.
Okay, so is there a trapdoor like right here? As well?
Yeah, all of them have the doors that'll come swinging down from the bottom.
can I try to read what's written?
Yeah. Are you guys entering the room?
No.
I would
No.
rather stay here for now just to see
Kinda.
what's written.
Okay. Give me, since you're quite far, give me a perception check.
Mm. Not 20.
Nice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and message both in your muted chat because nobody will be able to read the one that is written in Celestial. Okay. I'm gonna... So first is the one Denmari can see. This is what it says. And I'll also type it in chat. Thank you, Red, for translating the riddle for me. And then the one that August sees.
Oh, okay.
I got it written in French, so the flavor, like, then literally Damar's the only one who can read it. But that way, if she explains what it is, you guys can, she can, like, get help. Let me see. There we go. August, you actually recognize this one from out of character, you're 1-to-1. In character, in the ruins that you had explored just a few weeks ago. So those are both of the riddles that are written. Presumably there would be one underneath the door you guys are at right now, but you can't see it from where you're at.
Okay. Well, I'll say I've seen that before. There was a ruin I explored shortly before I came to the Statue of Amorsho, where that was in the ruin there were a bunch of kind of puzzle locked doors, and that was one of the kind of riddles for one of the puzzles, and the door dissolved when you pour water on it.
Oh. I see. So we have to do something to the door, presumably.
Yeah, that one probably sounds like we need to pour water on it to open it. Do you know what the other one means?
It says
You translate it to common?
the more there are, the less we see, or the least we see. I don't know what that means. So the more there are of something, the least we see of it.
August would recognize this one as well.
I don't remember that one from the one-to-one.
Let me write it down for you. That might be easier for you to see. So in common, it says, the more that he's here, the less you will see.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Basically, riddles for passwords for the doors is what I'm guessing.
That's kind of how it worked when I was in the other room.
So the more there are, the less we see.
Oh yeah, that was one, but I don't remember how I opened that.
Wow, August has such a bad memory.
Oh, yes. I do remember. It was something about darkness. I can't remember exactly how I think in the room there was candles or something, and when I put them all out, the thing appeared.
Like
Oh,
in
is
all
there
the
something in-
other rooms and hallways, there are torches lining the walls here.
Can we extinguish the torches? Should we enter the room
I-
first of all?
I should be able to do that from right here because I have a spell, Druidcraft, where I can turn torches on and off.
Yeah, you should do that.
So-
then.
Yeah, I should be able to just snuff them all out. It's a cantrip.
Awesome. Okay. So, I mean, the doors aren't down yet. I'll just tell you that they're not going to like come down. They would have like dissolved or something if they were down. So you
Yeah.
finish the one that is to your left with the lightness.
Trying to remember what were the other ones that. There was one where I had to like draw a map on the door. There was one where I had to pull a lever in a dragon statue's mouth. What were the others? I think that might have been it. There were 5 of them total.
So I run smoother than most any rhyme. I have to fall but cannot climb.
Yeah, that one was water. So if you like when I
Yeah.
poured water on the door, it made the door like disappear.
Well, I think we can go in and see.
Yeah, at least we're
If
pretty
it's
sure that we
dark
can
in
get out
here, I
again.
can produce flame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
that might
I think
make
the 3 of us
the
can see in the
other door
dark,
not
can't we?
work.
Do you all have dark vision?
I don't think I have.
I
dark
don't
vision.
think I have dark vision either.
Oh, okay. Well, I do. My owls do.
I was
thought we all
like, it's a halfling and a deer fae and a human. How they don't have dark vision?
The human. I know the human wouldn't, but I thought the others would.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But possibly not.
But Ashera said she can produce flame with her cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can see at least around you. So as you walk in, the door that is opposite to you and now behind you comes swinging down. And as you turn around, August, you come across the familiar sight of a dragon head embedded above the door, just barely in arm's reach. And it says, the dragon will obey the hand that feeds it. That's described below.
Okay. So I'll reach up into the dragon's mouth again and see if there's a lever there, like
There
last
is.
time. I'll pull that.
And the door comes swinging back up. So you now have 2 open doors.
Alright, so which one's closed like this one?
This one
The
is
water
closed.
one, I think.
Yes.
And that's the water one.
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll take some of the water from my water skin and pour it on the door.
The door dissolves into sand. So now all the entrances are open.
Okay. Well, let's have a peek down each one.
This top one is a hallway that branches into 2 more rooms. This one to your left is another door of that like larger thing you saw. You can see that there's 3 more spaces for gems to be embedded.
Wow, so we need like 9 gems, right?
Yes, you've come across now 3 different doors and 3 different gem outlines in each of them, so 9 total.
Can I put any gems in the door here?
Yeah, you can try.
We've got green, blue, blue, right?
Green, green, blue.
No, green, green, blue.
Green, green, blue. What are the gems here? Which ones would fit?
You don't know. They all look almost the same.
How many slots are there? 3
Three
slots?
slots.
Oh. Oh.
So I would guess since there's 2 green gems, that there's going to be a 3rd green gem, and then 1 of each color goes in every door.
Maybe. Maybe we should take back the gems on the other
Or maybe
side.
it's all 3 green in 1 door, all 3 of another color in 1 door.
Just because I
I
don't
think
want
we've
to
got too many
force you
colours for that
guys.
though, right?
Sorry, what did you say, Indy?
I said we've got too many colours for it to be like 3 of the same in each door. Because we've already got 5 different colours.
Yeah.
And also
Me
because
too.
I don't want to make you guys just go back and forth, I'll tell you whenever you get it right. So you know the red, orange, and yellow are correct in the correct spot. So I
Can I
won't.
try?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I try putting green, blue, green?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Green.
You try that, and we'll see flavor-wise for the previous door. It had glowed faint like green, basically, almost telling you as if it's correct. This one now glows a slight red around the outline of the gems as you embed the last one in.
Can I switch it up and try like other?
So wait, you said the last one was correct?
The red, orange, yellow was
last one glowed?
correct.
Yeah. So but then when we put the green, blue, green in,
It's incorrect.
what did you say? Right, so did any of them shine or no?
It doesn't shine individually, only all together at the end. It's shining.
Right,
red.
okay.
And Denmar, did you say you're trying different combinations?
Yeah, I think I would like to.
Yeah, so even if
Meanwhile,
you
I might look
swap-
down...
Mhm.
I was going to say, meanwhile, I might look down this corridor here.
Okay. Denmari, as you try to swap the gems, you try to put the blue one first or the blue one last. Each time it faintly glows red.
Okay. Well then,
So we need
I think
another
I'll
color.
Yeah, I think I'll just keep these for now.
August, as you peer into this room, you see 2 quite ornate thrones fit for a king or a queen. There is a lavish rug below them. There is pretty much nothing else in the barren room. It's just the normal rocks and crumbling. But the thrones look slightly out of place, but there is nothing else in the room besides them.
Out of place in the sense that they don't look like they belong here, or out of place as in they look like they've been moved?
Out of place as they don't look like they belong here. Like, they're not dirty
Right.
or broken or anything. They look oddly lavish and elegant.
Can I cast Detect Magic to see if there's anything notable in the room?
Yeah. You can sense that there is like, I mean, I don't know if there's like a specific spell for this that would cause it, but there's like a trap door kind of in between the thrones, like in the space in between. It's not like the thrones would fall into them. There's like a trap door in between the 2 thrones, and
Right.
like something will cause them to something to do with the thrones will cause that trapdoor to open. And with Detect Magic, you can also tell there's another one of the gems inside there.
Hmm.
Sorry, I didn't associate a specific spell
And,
with this, so I'm not sure.
Yeah,
like,
as August telling us.
Could this be the thrones of the king and queen? Like before
Possibly, but
the
it'd be a
death
weird...
happened?
It's weird that they'd be down here.
I wonder.
Right.
I'm just guessing that we have to sit in them.
Yeah. Alright, well, who wants...
But
I'll sit in one. Who wants to sit in the other?
Guess I'll sit in the other one.
August, you get cartoonishly ejected out of the throne.
Wow.
The moment your butt sits down, it springs out and you land on your hands and knees. Ashera, you sit on the throne perfectly fine, not cartoonishly ejected.
Nice.
Can I try sitting the other one then?
Denmari, you sit down and immediately the trapdoor swings open, revealing a glowing purple gem.
What? Whoa! What does this mean?
August, can you grab that? Because I think if we stand up.
Yeah, I'll have my owl pick it up.
A shadow is also going to make a beeline for this one. Can we roll dexterity with Francis?
Yes. In
Okay.
a moment.
He will also roll. He got an 8.
I just gotta remember where she's on my character sheet. Here we go. Oh, she got a 4.
So Shadow manages to dodge underneath Francis because she was not expecting it. She is just an owl. She's just a girl. She's just a little guy. Shadow dodges underneath her and nabs the gem before she's able to grab it, and he immediately pockets it. He's not hiding it, but he immediately pockets it. He doesn't want to give it to you guys.
Okay, well now we've got green, blue, purple. Let's try that on the door that
Yeah.
Denmari was trying.
Yeah, good idea.
So you try the green, blue, purple, and again, the door glows faintly red. You can try other combinations as well. None of them will work.
Okay. Well, I think we can try to go up, see if there's anything up there.
Sorry, 1 second.
I give Shadow a kind of suspicious raised eyebrow look.
I'm definitely looking at him like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Shadow's whistling the tune of his song, very purposefully ignoring you all. Alright. So
It's like, does he even know what to do with the gem?
So to your left, there is a bigger room, and in there you can see a smaller room connected to it. The smaller room is just storage. There's nothing in there, but the big room to your side looks like it's completely filled with water. But in the middle, there's just a gem floating in there.
What color?
Is green.
Is anyone a good swimmer?
If it's floating in the air, can I just send... Oh wait,
It's
when you
not
say
floating in
the
the
whole
water.
room is full of water,
I-
it as in the water is all the way to the ceiling, or like it's water all over the floor?
It's water all over the floor.
Is it like
Right,
a
okay,
pool
so-
where it's like deep, or is it just like a puddle?
It looks like it would be deep, like a lake, like the
I'm
room
scared
suddenly
if
gives
there's
out. filled
something
with-
inside the water.
You wouldn't be able to tell. It looks very deep. You can roll
Yeah,
perception.
And maybe I could use something like fairy fire or just like flame above it to try and see deeper in.
Well, I wonder if I can send Francis in just to pick it up by flying.
Yeah, you definitely can. I would have her roll dexterity just because the gem is wet, so it's just a little bit more difficult.
Right.
Denmari, you're not able to see much through the water because it looks quite dark and deep. Sid, thank you for giving a player inspiration. Is there anyone in particular you'd like to give it to? While Sid is letting us know, is Ashi casting Fairy Fire?
I'm just gonna try and use my produce flame to see deeper
Okay.
for now.
Give me perception roll with advantage then. And you also have inspiration on that.
Oh, nice. How do I even use it?
I believe it's a D8, so if you feel like your roll is too low, you can roll an additional D8 and add it to it, but it has to be before I tell you whether it passes or fails.
Oh.
Is that with
Um,
advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think, well, assuming it's what it says on my character sheet is the same thing. Heroic inspiration is you can re-roll.
Well, no, it's for this, because I didn't want it to be too OP, it's just like Bardic Inspiration, so
Right,
they
okay.
only get 1d8.
Right. Cool.
I'm not really giving you guys a reroll for 500 champ. I'm kidding. Actually, do you want to take that, or do you want to add your inspiration? It's totally up to you.
I think I'll take that.
Okay, so you're able to peer through, and you can see there doesn't seem to be anything dangerous, but it does look kind of deep.
So there could be something even deeper in there, or something that's
Well,
really
let's
deep.
let's have Francis go and pick it up.
Okay.
Dexterity
So-
check, you said?
Yes.
Can we also have Francis check the storage on the other side? See if
Yeah.
there's something they can bring back.
So can you give me dexterity and perception for Francis?
Dexterity natural 20,
Nice. She swoops it up
Ooh.
like she's an
and
Olympic
then
athlete.
perception. She has advantage on perception to see.
The surface of the water doesn't even move, just a perfect grab.
She's like a diver. I just realized I was showing the DM version on the stream, which shows all the rooms. I was like, oh frick. I just realized, so I'm gonna fix that.
And she rolls 20 for perception.
Excellent.
Oh,
So
wow.
on that side, she sees a perfectly divisible 20 gold coins.
Although she's going to struggle to pick all that up and
Divisible.
I'll say it's in a pouch, but it's like open so she could like see it. So she's able to pick up that pouch.
Okay. So if you can pick up those things and bring them back to me.
Yeah, she's gonna bring them back very pointedly to August. So you
Mario
now
nepotism. Oh, interesting.
And I will
Let me look
divide
at it
the money
to
up.
make sure.
Do you want to count that for you?
Yeah, August is gonna divide
So
the money for
so
us.
it's five each, right? Or 4, because we're including Shadow.
Please include me.
Yeah, okay. 4 gold to each of us.
Frick yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to note that down for Chai or for Suhan.
I'll just add it. I can add it onto his for him. Give me 1 second.
So 4 gold, you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 by 5.
And another green
Gem.
gem.
Hey, can I have that?
Oh, I can take it.
No,
I
I'll
already
hold on
have-
to this one.
I already have 2. I can take it.
But what if you gave it to me instead?
Well, he's
How
holding the
about-
purple one, right?
He's pocketed that one into his like bag.
Well, I'll hold on to it for now, and then they're all going to go in the door eventually.
Yeah,
So what's
I'm gonna
down this
ask him, like, do you even know
top
what
corner?
you're supposed to use those gems for?
They go in the door.
So it's not really important if you hold them or not.
Yeah, but like, if it's not important, then you should just give them to me.
It's probably better that we spread them around, just in case,
Oh.
something happens to one of us.
Fine. Okay. You guys can peer into the next room. This little inlet is just be another hallway, and then past there you see a bigger room, and you don't see anything in it. But as you're approaching, you start to hear a purring noise.
Shara's gonna run in. She loves cats.
Ashera, you bamf face first into just like a wall of fur. You're gonna take 1d4 of force damage.
Oh no.
So you're just gonna take 1. The fur breaks your face plant. It's not too bad. But from that, you can tell that whatever this was, this animal, it's like taking up most of the room. You ran into it immediately, and it seems pretty big for you to have like
Oh,
hit it
gosh.
face first.
I'm
And I think
gonna
because
try
you're
and back up and see the whole thing.
I think because you're pretty familiar with animals, I would even say you can tell this purr belongs to a cat or, well, in this case, a big cat. And it sounds kind of like it's sleeping.
Is there any way around it, or is it just pretty much like packed in?
It's like pretty much packed in. I think if you gently feel, you can tell that without waking it up. But because Ashera did run into it, I'm going to roll to see if it did wake up. Fortunately, you did not wake it up. Just so you guys know how I'm doing it, it's each time you're gonna try to get through the room, it's just a luck roll. But I made it pretty low. So, I mean, as in the difficulty is low. So if you get a 5 or below, you've woken it up. A 5 or above means you're fine, you haven't. And Ashera got well, I rolled for her, but she got a nat 20. So she definitely did not wake the cat up.
And if I cast Detect Magic?
It's like a magical creature, but there's not like a there's the
Like, so it's not a cat. What I was kind of interested to see is whether it's like a normal cat that's just being made really big by like the one of those spells that increases size.
The bigness is not the magical effect, the invisibleness is the magical spell.
Oh, I didn't realize it was
Yeah.
invisible.
Yeah.
You didn't get that part.
Oh, sorry. I should have said it more clearly. Like when you didn't see anything in the room, it's because like the cat was invisible. So that's why Ashera ran into it, because she couldn't see it.
All right.
No. Hmm.
Well, I don't particularly care to try and fight my way through this.
Can
Do I have anything?
the birds go on top of the cat? Like above the cat? And see if there's anything else in the room?
It is invisible, so you guys can see there's nothing else in the room.
Can we? Do we detect any of the gems in the room?
Like, do you want to cast like detect magic, or how do you want to
Yeah.
check? Yeah, there's
Use
no
it-
other
use it
gems
when
in
I
the
cast
room.
Detect Magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not
there's-
sensing a gem, so let's leave the sleeping cat lie, and maybe take the southward path that we saw before.
There is other doors down south of it.
Yeah, what about the other rooms?
Before that, can everybody roll perception for me?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay.
Is
Then
it
Mari
for
and-
is it something that is it perception to see or hear, or perception for something else? Because it affects whether or not Francis rolls with advantage.
well, either way, you've seen what it is, so I think it's okay. Because
Oh, okay.
what you notice, August, which Denmari and Ashera do not, is that Shadow slinks behind you guys and disappears past the corner where you guys came from. So he's just past there, if you want to call for him or let anybody know that he's gone.
I will call out. Hey, Shadow, where are you going?
You hear his footsteps grow quicker and you realize he's running.
All right. I will
Oh,
chase.
gosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are chase rules. Let me remember what they are. Okay. So we're gonna have to roll initiative for this. So everybody go ahead and roll. Let me clear this and then roll initiative. Okay, everybody
For
roll
a
initiative.
Scooby-Doo chase scene.
You know, I only found out recently that there are specific chase rules in D&D.
Oops.
Mhm.
Well,
Oh, hang on,
Ashera is
I have to
definitely
switch
the
it.
fastest because I have 35 feet instead of 30.
So do I, actually.
Sorry, I'm rechecking the rules. So it'll basically be like rounds of combat. You're allowed to dash basically and doing it. And then okay. These rules are a little confusing. What I'm gonna say you guys can do, it's almost like combat, but you don't get like your bonus actions or reactions. So each time you get to your turn, you can run and dash forward 60 feet, and you also get, okay, you can run 30 feet. Then for your action, you can use one of your normal actions, or you can dash another 30 feet. And
Or 35 for me and Ashera, I assume.
okay, yeah. Whatever your walking speed is.
Yeah, speed is.
And then at the end of each like total round, Shadow has to roll dexterity, and you guys have to roll wisdom, is apparently the rules. To
I accidentally didn't add myself to the initiative.
oh, you're fine. What did you roll?
16.
Did I accidentally put Emil over Ashera? Where's Ashera?
She's here.
Oh, August is above her for me. Hold on. Let me adjust real quick. I don't know why it does that. It looks slightly different on my screen than your guys's. Sorry, I'm just moving you. You got a 16. I will say Shadow did get a surprise round, so he would be... He would be across this room by now. Okay. So... just like a reminder, what I said is you guys have your movement speed, and then you don't have your bonus action or reactions just because it's like a chase. But you have an action. You can do your normal actions. You also have the option to dash instead of taking an action. And at the end of each set of rounds, it's set dexterity versus wisdom. It makes more sense to me in this case that it's dexterity versus dexterity if you are near enough to Shadow to try and catch him. So like at the end of the round, if you guys are like near him, you get to roll then opposed. Everyone who's near
I
him.
don't see how wisdom would help at all in a chase.
Yeah, I think it's because this is under the logic that if they're like you're in a city or something, they might be dodging to hide somewhere, like you lose sight of them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so for this one, that's why I'm changing it a bit, because it's different. Like the situation we're in is different. So it will be, you'll have to roll dexterity if you're near him to see if you can grab him at the end of each round. Because basically you don't have to take up an action to try and grab him. You'll get the chance to do it at the end of every single round if you're near him. Okay, so with that, this is not in
So Ashera's
order.
first.
Yes. Why is it? Oh, there we go. So Ashera, you are up first.
Yeah, I should be able to just zoom like even past him if I wanted to with dash.
Okay, so since you dashed as well,
So-
that'll be your whole turn.
Yeah.
You also have you have a free action to talk if any of you wants to.
I'll say Yamate could have stopped.
Shaq just gives you the weirdest look ever. He's like, what the?
What did you say? What did you say? Sorry, I didn't hear.
It's
The Yamate could have stopped.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck? Next is August.
Oh, so when does the opposed dex and
At the end of the whole
Right.
round.
okay?
So after
So
like
I-
Francis has
I could
gone.
just
How do I do the
walk off
how do I do the
door, right?
measuring thing here?
Yeah, if you like hold over your icon with left and then also hold right at the same time, it'll measure it out for you.
Okay.
You should also be able to go here if you dash. And then we could block off
Yeah,
the
but I'm not sure if I'm
doorway.
gonna dash. What I think I might do, so I can move to here. I'm wondering, do I dash or do I just shoot him?
Oh my
Shoot
god, you're
him,
gonna
are you trying
shoot
to kill
him?
I mean, in fairness, he did try to cast a spell on me previously, and
This is true.
has been acting kind of shady.
You're still gonna shoot a 4-year or 14-year-old.
I mean, if he's almost dead, I'll heal him. It's okay. You can. I give.
Yeah, I mean, I can heal him afterwards anyway.
Just to.
Yeah,
stop him.
I might take a shot at him.
Okay.
– 16.
A 16 hits.
And then 8 damage.
Alright. You know that Shadow is not normally very strong, but you hit
Yes.
him with that damage that would normally take him down. He'd be on the floor. He seems perfectly fine. He takes it like a champ. And he's, because it's a chase scene, he's basically still running.
Oh, he is so sus right now.
Oh. Hmm. Hmm.
Well, for the hell of it, I'll add the extra 1d6 damage that I can add once a turn. But that is curious. So he takes an extra 1, which presumably makes no difference.
Yeah, he still
Alright,
takes it like a
nuts.
champ.
That's my turn.
Alright. Next is Denmari.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'll use the spell command. Do you guys want him to fall to the ground? Or,
Yeah, that would be.
or just to stop? Either
I think fall to the
grovel,
ground.
the target falls prone and then ends its turn, or the target doesn't move and takes no actions. Yeah, I think grovel is better. He's just gonna fall.
Well, either of those I think would be fine.
Let me display. And so if I cast it,
It's a wisdom save.
wisdom 14. Yes.
He fails. So which one did you do?
Grovel. So he would fall to the ground.
The target falls prone and then ends its turn. So he basically skips his next turn.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you moving as well?
Yeah, I guess I'll just move
Actually, what's the
25.
range on that? Okay, you're in range. We'll say you're in range.
It's 60.
Yeah,
So-
I think she was even just barely in range before she moved, so you're good.
Okay.
And then is it Francis next at 8?
So I'm trying to understand the wording. When it said ends its turn, does that mean we skip his next turn?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I would assume so.
Yeah. Then it's Francis.
Oh well, yeah. So I assume the reason it ends its turn is because it doesn't actually drop until it hits his turn, and then on his turn he drops
He
to the
drops,
ground.
yeah,
to
that
roll.
makes sense.
Like that's his action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Francis will, I guess, fly up to him, and will use the assist action, like the help action, so that whoever rolls the opposed dexterity gets advantage.
Hobart, get the clock.
And then, well, I can't tell her what to do because I don't have any bonus actions.
Then it is. Oh, now you guys can roll If you want, I mean, he's already prone, but you know in a few seconds he's gonna come back up, so you can roll dexterity to like grapple him, like keep him down.
I think I'm too far, right?
Yeah, so this would just be
It would just be
Ashera.
Ashy.
And then Francis,
Yeah.
because of Francis's help, she would get advantage on a dexterity. And just so you know, he got a 12. Okay, you are definitely able to grapple him.
I just imagine
Stepping on his neck.
Sarah jumping on him, like,
Oh my
putting her
God.
legs like a actual.
Yeah, like a police
Spider.
officer, I'm gonna put my knee on the back of his neck.
You won't move, young man.
Okay, so while he's grappled, we can kind of come up and surround him, right?
Yeah, I'll say if that's what all of you want to do, you're able to
Yeah.
like surround him on your turns.
So time
Are
for
we-
questioning.
Are we still in the fight, or can I
You
move?
are, because he's going to be doing something.
Okay.
But if you guys want to move your characters to where you're gonna be, well, I check this.
So do we spend a turn moving?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can take another action if you want to.
Um. Um. Hmm. Nah. I'm just gonna move here.
Okay. So are you all where you want to be? And I'll say Suhan would also like be on his other side probably.
Yeah.
So Denmari, you don't want to block him off?
She's out of breath from running.
Then Mari's not in the sports.
Shadow is going to cast suggestion on Ashera. And he's just going to look at you and say, "Let me go." And roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, I didn't. That's not a saving throw. 1 sec.
It read as a save for me. But either
Oh,
way,
I just clicked wisdom.
let's just see first from you. Either way, you fail. So on a failed, you are charmed until you have damage dealt to you, and the charmed target pursues the suggestion to the best of your ability. So you will have to let go of Shadow.
That's crazy.
So Shadow, that was his.
So he tells me to let him go, but so you said that I'm also charmed, so I can't like kick him.
Yeah, you have the charmed condition now for him until someone like deals, unless
Alright.
specifically he deals damage to you. You are charmed by him. Okay, so Shadow's gonna escape from you.
I ask him what
and
he's doing.
He's not going to answer. Then. But you guys are still blocking the way, right?
Yeah.
I think. What are the rules for if there's a medium-sized creature occupying the same space? Because I usually ignore that in my campaigns, but I feel like that's unfair considering this is a chase scene. Do you know the rules for that, Mr. Indigo? Is it that they can't move or that it's
Not off the
difficult
top
to
of my
run?
head.
Okay. Hold on, let me look.
You're unable to move through a hostile creature's space.
Okay. Yeah, so
If
he's
the creature
unable...
is 2 sizes bigger or smaller, you can move past.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
would
he's
think
not...
that you would get an opportunity to like
Yeah,
He
if
also-
you
grab him or
leave the
something
space.
too.
You would normally, but you don't have reactions for the chase. But he's also
I
not
see.
able to get past you guys here. What instead he's going to do is, I guess, just run forward back where you guys. Try to think of what he would do in this situation. Yeah, he's gonna run back into the hallway where you guys came from. And that's the end of his turn.
So he just runs past me.
Yeah. You're just like, she's out of breath. She's not gonna catch me. Then it is... I'm just gonna put the meals off to the side because they're not actually doing anything at the moment. I don't want them to be in your guys' way. Then it is Francis's turn.
Well, I guess Francis will chase.
Okay.
And she can fly past him because she's tiny. So, how do you say right click and left click to measure?
Yeah.
Oops.
I think left click and then right click while you're
There we go.
still holding it.
Yeah. So 20. So she can kind of fly up to like here,
Okay.
60 speed. And in fact, she can use the help action as she flies past. So whatever attack or anything on Shadow will have advantage. The next person who does something.
Excellent. Next is
Cool. That's her.
top of the order. Nobody's near him, so no opposed checks. Ashera, your turn.
I don't know what to do because I'm charmed, so I can't really capture him. So I guess I'll just like walk forward a bit.
Okay. I will say, you can still try to be near him if you want. You just won't be able to roll, like, to grab him.
Yeah, I just don't want to be in the way of someone who's actually trying to grapple him.
Okay, that's totally fair. Then it's August's turn.
Right, well, I'll chase, I guess. Actually, I might fire a shot at him first, and then I'll chase. If I can do
Okay.
it in that order.
Yeah. And you have advantage.
17.
That hits.
Seven, and add an extra d6. So 9 damage total.
Once again, he takes it like a champ.
And then I'll run up and be next to him.
Okay. Then Mari?
Well, I'll try again, I guess. I will do command again. And same thing as before. Same thing as before. I'll cast Grovel or command Grovel.
Okay, he fails again. Oh wait, no, sorry, he doesn't fail. It's 14. He does not fail.
Yeah, 14.
Oh, okay. Should I just attack him?
Oh my gosh. That was your action though.
Oh yeah. I was thinking of a bonus action. Oh,
No,
Can
there's
I
no bonus
roll
actions for the
them?
chase.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just run after him and tell him to stop running when I'm so out of breath.
She's taking it mainly for her sake. She's like, please. The youngins these days. Okay. Then it is Shadow's turn. Shadow! I've been waiting for this. Shadow casts...
Do we do the opposed dex thing first?
It's not the top... It's not the end of the round yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Shadow casts Spider Climb on himself, and I'm gonna say he's gonna use up most of his movement like this, but he runs 10 feet up the side of the wall and then onto the ceiling. So then he has 20 feet and he's gonna move back through here onto the ceiling. One second, let me move Damari.
Ew,
So he is
Gross.
on the ceiling right now, upside
Oh my
down.
gosh.
that's kind of creepy.
So spider climbs, so you guys know what it is. Let me just look at the
He
display.
becomes Spider-Man.
Pretty much. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch, he touched himself. He tapped himself, gains the ability to move up, down, or across vertical surfaces and along ceilings while leaving its hands free. The target also gains a climb speed equal to its speed.
Mm.
So he's hanging off the ceiling now. It's only like 10 feet tall, so reasonably you might be able to grab him, but I'd say it'd be... No, I'd say like reasonably you'd be able to grab him. It might be a little bit harder though, depending on the...
Mari.
Because see, depending on the situation, it's gonna say, I was like, I feel like August would probably be fine. I don't know if Denmari would be able to reach him.
Yeah, but like
Maybe if she jumped.
Mari kick off
Yeah.
August.
Like, because he's 5 feet hanging off and everybody else is like 5 feet, you can like reach up to be able to grab him. I don't think Denmari can grab him without jumping. Okay, and then it is Francis's turn.
Okay, well, I guess she'll fly after him and kind of use the help so people have advantage,
Okay,
and then kind of fly over here, I suppose.
then Ashera.
I guess her. I'm not sure how far I can go. Okay. So I think right there. And that's it.
Okay, August.
So where's Shadow now? There.
Yeah, they're hanging off the ceiling.
Well, I'll come back over here. I will shoot him again.
He's just a little guy.
Well, evidently not. He's taken two. He's been shot by lightning twice.
He's taking like, I believe like 25 damage or something from you around there.
He's a poser this whole time.
That's a hit. That's 8 and so another 13 total.
Alright. 13 damage?
And I tell him, I'm not going to stop shooting until you stop.
He's gonna... Because he's a teenage boy, he's gonna mock you. I don't want to do that to you. He's gonna... I'm gonna keep shooting you until you stop. Maybe you guys should just let me go. And then you wouldn't have to shoot me. You're shooting a 14-year-old boy. What are you? Like 40?
Actually, yes.
August isn't though.
And Mari.
No, I think he is.
August is? I thought August was
Yeah.
young.
Well, no, because he's a half elf, so he's like 40, but that's like the
right.
equivalent of like early
Yeah,
20s or
fair
something.
Mhm.
Mm.
I like to say Shadow's views are not reflective of Sleepy's views. As I would not make fun of people for their age, but I'm not being a teenage boy. It's just
Sure.
Mari. Wait, were you saying something, Ashley?
Shara is like really young for her race too. She's like 24, but they live to 400.
Yeah, I think Denmari is around 40 as well, from what I remember.
Mm. Yeah, she's 37, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's old or young though for halflings. I don't remember.
Let me check. I think she's like middle-aged.
It says they live to 150.
Okay, so I think, yeah, she's like a young adult then.
Mm.
Okay, it is Denmari's
Oh,
turn.
who's to say that they're good ears?
Oh my god.
Hmm. um. Can I? Let me see. Can I approach August? Or wait, I didn't measure. What is he about here? And do guidance. A cantrip.
Yeah.
Just give him
Cool.
a
So
little
that means I've got an
buff.
extra D4 on my next skill check.
Yes.
Alright. Then it is Shadow's turn. I know I said no reactions, but considering that you guys are like in a line next to him, I think it's only fair that you guys get to roll. Well, Denmari can't, because I feel like Denmari's just a little too short to reach him. But August can. Why don't you roll opposed dexterity to see if you can grab him while he's trying to run past you on the ceiling?
And with the buff?
Oh yeah, then I add a D4. So 17 plus.
Okay.
So 19 total.
I forgot to add his modifier. Ooh, he just barely. He got a 20. He just barely. You like grab onto his sleeve and he's able to yank it out and keep running past you. So
Wow,
let me
that's
measure
crazy.
how far he gets. That was very close. He gets to over here, still running on the ceiling. Next is Francis.
Oh, she'll just fly by, hassle him, and then fly past again.
Okay. Ashera.
I guess I'm just gonna walk into this room.
Okay.
Actually, maybe you can cast web on him. So
Oh, right. Demar has a web
Oh.
spell. If you cast it across the walls,
Yeah.
that will definitely stop him.
That is true. I didn't want to damage him at first, but
Even
I
though
guess
yes.
now, yeah,
Does he get the... I guess the spider thing doesn't allow him to move through webs.
That would
No,
be
it
so
doesn't walk on the
funny
ceiling,
if
but
it
it doesn't-
did. He turned into a spider. But no, he does. I think he just has to make a check to actually get trapped in it. But
Yeah, correct.
yeah, but he would still like have to do. He would still have to do it because of like how widespread the webs would be. It'd still reach the ceiling. August, right before your turn, Shadow's gonna turn back and yell to you and kind of all you, but specifically to August because he's kind of developed the better companionship with you because of the MP3 player. You guys don't even understand what you're doing. Just stop it. Get off my back.
then tell us. What
Yeah,
are
I'll yell
you
back, explain
doing?
yourself.
You guys are bad people. You need to, you don't get it. And he's going to keep running, like flavor-wise, but it's not his turn, so he's not running actually. And then it's your turn, August.
Alright, I don't know if I can actually say anything against him because I have the charm, but I would say like we're trying to save the entire town. It's like defending ourselves.
I will say he wouldn't. Is there a limit to like how much you can talk? I feel okay for the purpose of you guys are getting more info. I'll say there's not a limit. You guys think you're saving the town? Who told you this would actually help?
Well, you didn't tell us anything. How do you want us to help then?
The king told us. And you brought us here.
I did do that before I knew who you guys were, what you were doing, and now I get it. And I've been trying to wait to stop you guys. and you even pulled the Dex, and instead of you guys disappearing, that random blonde kid I don't even know got spent somewhere. I don't get why. And you guys like leveled up, and if you get a special weapon, I don't understand what your RNG is. No, he doesn't say that. I don't get it. Nothing. I need to stop you guys. You know, I just need to stop you guys. You don't get it.
Stop us doing what?
You're destroying this. You're gonna destroy the thing that's in here, right? That's why you came here.
How do we don't even know what's in here?
Yeah,
So you guys know this is like the source
We're
of.
investigating.
It would be, you guys know the source of, I don't know if I said it explicitly, but I was kind of implying it. You can assume that the source of Telra's corruption is probably at the end of this dungeon.
Yeah, I think we sense that the like the source of the taint is probably somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't actually know what it is or what we're going to do with it.
Yeah.
Can we just say, like, we're on a mission from the other gods?
Exactly! You're under a mission from a
Okay,
Mortial,
fine.
aren't you?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong with
I'm-
Amorcio?
I'm going to tell him he's starting to sound a lot like the sheeple.
He's gonna, but on his next turn, he's gonna take out the rock and throw it at August. he's not gonna deny that with the response, so it'll be August's turn now. He does not feel like responding to that. He just wants to chuck a rock at you.
Alright, well, where was I? I was over here.
So I guess he's trying to defend his mom's crystal or whatever.
And then... checking if I've got anything better to do than attacking him, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I think I'll just have to shoot him again.
Okay.
$17?
Hits.
Four plus 3, so another 7.
All right. 7 damage.
Yeah.
Then Denmari.
Well, he left me no choice. I will do a wand of web.
Okay. So can you like?
You might have to get a little closer.
Oh yeah. Do you want to
I'm
move
not sure
first and then
that
cast it?
The range is 60 feet.
Okay, you're good then.
You
Can
probably want to do
you-
something like that size-ish.
Yeah, it's like a 20-foot cube. So if you want to like,
So probably like that.
yeah, is that like where
Yeah.
you would want it to be, Sayu?
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay, so, and then on his turn, which I guess would be now because your turn is done, he's going to make a dexterity saving throw to see whether or not he's restrained. What is your spell save DC is 15, right? Okay.
15.
All right, he fails, so he is restrained by the webs. So then he can. I'll say that was basically his action. So he's done with this turn now, and he is restrained. You will see him kind of deflate a little bit. Like previously when Ashera grappled him, he was still ready to fight. Like he had something like planned, the suggestion to try and get her to let him go, but he kind of deflates a little bit and the fight is out of him. So that is the end of the chase. Shadow is just stuck in the webs for as long as you would like.
So now we can kind of talk to him in earnest.
Yes.
What is it that you think we're going to destroy? We don't even know what's down here.
You're gonna destroy the gem.
What gem?
The gem that's here, my mom's gem.
You mean the ones that we've been putting in the door?
No, it's something. Do you not know what it is? Oh shit. And you tell now he doesn't want to talk about it. He thought you knew what it was.
We're trying to help your family out of this Burger King spell. The thing that's
Yeah.
made them all sheeple.
You're not gonna.
Why are you trying to stop us from doing that?
Because this isn't actually gonna help. You came here to get rid of her. How much do you know? What are you guys doing? What's your quest? Tell me what you're doing.
We just arrived here, and
We arrived
found
here
the
and found all the
city.
sheeple.
We're just trying to help you turn your city back to normal.
No, but your big quest, whatever the thing Amortio sent you on.
Bro, we don't even know.
And also, I will remind you guys, I'm pretty sure that... I don't know if you guys told him about your quest with Amortio, but he knows what it is.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. How do you know about that?
I'm the one asking questions here.
Well, you're the one stuck there, so
I fell in these willingly because I'm trying to give you guys a second chance to redeem yourselves. I could get out of here anytime if I wanted to.
but yeah.
Yeah. Someone like wiggle his fingers threateningly. Tell me, what's your guys' quest? The thing that Amortio sent you on. Tell me it.
We're trying to stop a war.
And like, did you figure out what side she's on?
And the same
I don't think
side as
she's on any
Trula.
side.
How do you know she's not on any side, bro?
Because she wants the war to stop as opposed to one side to win.
Bro, did you just believe her?
Well, actually, no, I was very doubtful.
I do remember that. You guys were very different from Party 1, who agreed immediately, which is why... Actually, I'll explain it after this session. But yeah.
Well, my god believes in her, so right? I think Trula
Yeah,
is supporting. Yeah. Do you know about
And-
Trula?
Do you think your
Have you
god
heard the
chose a
word-
side too? Do you think if all the gods were neutral, why would there be a war? Your god's probably on the same side as her.
I think no violence is better than a war.
I'm literally caught in a web and your friend like shot 3 lightning bullets at me. What do you mean no violence?
I didn't.
That's
I
because you're
don't.
trying to stop us from completing the mission.
He like points at you and it's supposed to be aggressive, but again he's captured in web, so he's just like wiggling his little finger at you. And he's like, but I didn't literally haven't hurt any of you and you're shooting me and trying to grab me. I didn't do anything to you.
You tried to cast a spell on me.
No I didn't.
You did, though.
No I didn't. He's very obviously lying. I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely didn't do that.
So what do you want us to do then?
Give me the gems.
For what?
They're mine. They're my mom's and like family heirloom stuff. They're mine.
Okay, and you want
Taking
the
them?
city to stay the same? With all
I'll
the
take
sheeple?
care of it. You guys gotta get out of Dodge. Actually, that's a modern reference. You guys gotta get out of Dodge, which is another name for Shepwile. An ancient name for Shepwile is Dodge.
Yeah, and you've been taking care of it super well so far, right?
I can take care of it now.
What changed?
What do you mean now?
I sense I've said too much information.
From
No,
what we
you haven't
know
said
that,
anything.
yeah, from what we know, there's sources that are corrupting areas that we need to stop. Then we saw another area that we took that source away from, and it got better.
So he is going to roll insight to decide whether or not he's going to trust you. And this is basically a luck roll because he does not have a modifier for this. Ooh, exactly. He just exactly met it to trust you guys. Damn. Okay. So he's gonna listen, and you can tell that before he was very much doubting you guys. But he's gonna look at Ashera. Corruption. It's not corruption. Well, I don't know all the other places you've been, but this place is like the source of my mom's power. That's why there's so many traps and stuff to prevent people from getting in here and breaking it.
We don't want to take away her power though, and
Yeah,
like,
but apparently
that's the
whoever
power that
sent
you've got.
you on this quest wants you to.
Why do they want us to?
I don't know if Amortio's on sides or some shit. I mean, if you can find a way to talk to your gods, then maybe you'll get a better answer. Also, out of
Yeah.
character, Sayu, I'm trying to remember, has Trula done something specific that encouraged you to follow what Amortio is doing?
I'm.
didn't Trilla send you to Amortio?
Yeah, technically she sent me to Amortio, but I don't remember exactly actually.
I thought you were here just exploring.
Yeah, that is possible.
Let
I
me
think
just...
I just assumed they were together because Amortio mentioned Trilla, I think.
Yeah, because Amortio did, in the writing, she did call Amortio her dear friend Trula, but I'm saying that because if I ever said that Trula directly, like, agreed with Amortio, that was, like, incorrect of me. Like, I misspoke.
Okay.
So,
Well, yeah, I was about to use my little statue.
yeah, you can do that if you want.
Yeah. And then I would like to contact Trula.
So this is the item that says, once per long rest you may call on a patron god to guide you. Trula will always answer as long as they were able. Trula's answers will likely be vague to avoid interfering with the balance of time and life.
Yes. I would like to ask her if she has more information on everyone's intentions and how to.
I guess if we should trust Amortio.
Yeah.
So, because of where you are, because this is another god's like kind of domain, you can tell it's a little harder for Trula to be able to speak to you. But you get the message in your head. Amortio used to be my friend. And that's all that you're able to receive in this, like, where you are.
I see. So, maybe we should still be a bit hesitant on Amortio.
Yeah, I will say, like, there was an emphasis
Yeah.
on the used to be.
I think
Yeah.
our overall goal is to stop the war, but I guess we have to figure out how we're going to do that now, and not
Mhm.
just follow what Amortio says.
Yeah.
And
I wonder if we've still got we haven't used the sending stone today, so we could send a message to
Yeah.
Juniper.
Mm-hmm. And also, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, we still want to get rid of like whatever's happening in this city because it's clearly not normal. But if Shadow is telling us that this is not the right way, then how can we actually help this city?
Yeah, so we can talk to Shadow, ask him like maybe we can talk to Trula and see her opinion on it somehow.
Yeah, I will say if you're able to get out of this dungeon, you can probably like Denmari would be able to like meditate and have like a more proper dialogue with Trilla, but it's like if you're in like another god's domain that like interferes with like the other gods' powers.
I'm in the goddess or god or goddess of the earth.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I said the wrong name.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see if we could maybe use Shadow to find their opinion on it as well.
Like, do you want to ask Shadow to commune with Telva right now? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you'll have to... Mm-hmm.
Just tell him that we were like with him, but we don't really know what we're doing either.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Shadow's understanding of the situation so far is that you agreed to it because she was a god and you were suspicious of her. He also does not understand, because if you do remember, I believe you rolled insight back then, and you had understood that Amortia was like telling the truth. Like
Yeah.
she was telling the truth of like her mission was like she wanted to stop the war. So to your understanding, it's probably not that she's taking sides in the war, but she was not completely forthcoming, it appears, with exactly what you are doing. So she was...
Maybe we are like taking power from other gods so that the war can't really happen. Something like that.
Maybe.
So because that's Shadow's understanding of the situation, because he trusts you guys now. He also, because he's in his mom's domain, he is not that worried about you guys being able to like kill him or something. He'll be willing to let you talk to her. The way that will work, well, I'll have him explain it to you. Well, I think you want to talk to her. She's so lame. I'm pretty sure she's gonna possess me again or something. So
is he still in the webs?
yes, he's just hanging there.
Yeah, we're not letting him out of the webs.
Thanks, I guess. And he's gonna dust the webs off himself and like cross his arms and lean against like the corner.
Wait, no, leave him in them. Leave him in them.
Oh, you're leaving him in them?
Yeah.
Okay, he's still hanging in there.
Now.
I mean, it's gonna last an hour, so we can actually talk.
I can get you. I can get you to talk to my mom, but she's really lame, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna possess me again or something. So, like, you have to promise to tell me what she says.
We'll do that.
Sure.
Are you telling the truth to him?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna roll an insight to see whether or not he believes you.
Maria's like depends on the information she says.
So he rolled a 2, but he doesn't really believe you.
In fact, what I'll do, I'll grab a pebble or something, and I'll use the pebble to record what she says through him, so then he knows that he said it.
Okay. In that case, he would believe you then. So Shadow is going to give him, from his end, the reason he's also agreeing to it is because he can feel this urge in his chest, a gnawing in his chest, that his mom is basically trying to possess him to talk to you guys. So his neck is going to slump forward, his eyes are going to glaze over, roll to the back of his head before it jumps back up again. His jaw is going to unhinge open, and the familiar voice of the god you had heard the night previous when she had possessed him comes out of his mouth. Thank you. I'm sorry for my child. I was trying to warn him. I didn't expect him to take such interesting measures.
Yeah, he's
Kids,
very
Who'll have
stubborn.
them?
Please, what questions do you have? This is my domain. Amortio should not be able to hear what you are saying here unless the disciple of Amortio is not with you, right? She's talking about Juniper.
No.
Okay. Then please, whatever questions you may have, this may be the only place you'll be able to ask for the near future.
What's affecting the town?
There is a source of corruption somewhere, but it is not under my control or in this area. I believe it's being done by another god somewhere in the town. It's not here. The only thing here is a source of my power. And also your friend who got yeeted into the void. She does your friend who had his soul pulled out of him.
It's like
Do
he's
you
a
know
friend.
where-
Like, we literally just met him.
Do you know where he is?
He is in the... I'm trying to figure out how to word this. He's in the main room. The big room you have been trying to open with the gems. Oh, also, just so you know, it's three of the green gems into the center door, and then blue, purple, and pink into the left door. I saw you guys struggling with that.
Can you give
I
us the
had
gems?
actually thought that was going to be the solution, but um, so what do we need to do to find the corruption?
Honestly, Shadow will be your best bet. He has not been forthcoming with this, but I have been blessing him with my power as you pick up each of the gems. The reason he's been asking to carry them is that if he is the one who touches it, I'm able to grant him even more of my power. So, out of character, Shadow is currently at level 11 from the gems.
Oh wow.
He went from level 3 to 11
So-
while you are in this dungeon.
Wow.
Can
Okay.
I try to ask Telra if they have an idea of like what Amortio's goal is with the gems?
My best guess, and she has a little bit of disdain in her voice. Amortio enjoys meddling in lovers' affairs. The cause of the last great war was something similar. They say it was a war between Istar and Umnis, but it was probably caused by Amortio. I believe something similar must have happened this time, and maybe out of guilt or in another effort to control the situation. I do think she's trying to stop the war, but she somehow got it twisted in her head. The best way to do that is to weaken all the gods.
Hmm. I see. Hmm.
Do we know where the queen is?
The queen? Oh, the duchess of this town?
Yes, yeah, correct.
She is captured in the same area as the source of corruption.
Hmm. So it's not here. We have to go out.
My best
So it
guess
might be
is that
somewhere
it's
else
in
in the
the...
castle.
Sorry, what did you say, Ashi?
I said it might be somewhere else in the castle.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
My best guess is that I know at least the Duchess is likely in the basement of the castle, in the dungeon somewhere. The source of corruption, whatever powerful wizard or warlock is creating this, I assume with the help of a god, due to how widespread the spell is also located there. They've based their headquarters there.
And do these tunnels lead there?
They do. The main one will get you to the castle. Through the main room.
Okay, so we're looking for how many more gems?
We need 3 more gems, I think.
Do we need?
Yeah, you have
Two more.
I think you just need one more. You're just missing the pink one, from what she said.
Oh.
So we've got the 3
Okay,
green. Oh yeah, we
got
have.
three green.
Yeah. So just missing pink. Okay. All right. I don't think I have any questions for now. We're just trying to find the queen.
While he's possessed, can I just take each gem and just touch him with them?
Yeah, I want to ask Tara, one more question, and just
Yes.
like, how would you decide to end the war?
I don't know if there's a way to end the war. The gods... I can understand Amortia's point of view. The gods have had too much power over Priadan for far too long. And war is unfortunately as natural to this land as living and death. I think the best person who would be able to guide you would probably be Valeria, the god of war. And
Or can we find her?
let me
or
check
how-
my notes. Do, 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 do. Valeria would be is supposed to be in your guys'. Oops. Is this in your guys' area? Was Oflaria on your guys' list?
I have
I'd have to
that
look at the
list
map to check.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I know it's somewhere in my notes.
Oh,
You know what? I think it wasn't
really.
on your list, but that is where you... Okay. It wasn't on your list, but she will tell you. Oflaria was Valeria's homeland.
Hmm. Should we go see her and ask her about the war then? Instead of going to the next city after we're done with this.
How are you guys feeling in terms of trusting the gods right now, knowing that Amortia was able
August
to...
is skeptical.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical of all of the ones
Yeah, I was
besides
thinking-
Trula.
I was thinking we gain as many opinions as we can, so we can also talk to Trula as
Mhm.
well after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Does anybody want to roll insight on Talra?
Oh, sure. Yes.
Okay.
I will try, but my insight rolls are terrible.
Oh
Like that.
my god! August is like, yep,
crazy.
sounds good.
I might even try to find some way to talk to Fitanima.
Mm-hmm. Because that's like the
sorry,
god
is
that
it
Ashera is most
insight?
inclined to, right?
Yeah.
What did you say, Sayu?
Sight, right? Sorry.
Insight, yes.
And also, Fitanima is the god of life, so I feel like they would be the most like. They really don't want a war to happen,
Mm-hmm.
because
I
a lot
think-
of life would be destroyed.
Yeah, I think Valeria would be able to give you the strategy on like how the war would come to fruition and like what is happening, and then Vitamina would probably be the best one to go to, like how to make sure it's not like gonna happen. But yeah, but I think Valeria has like the most insight on like what happened the last war exactly, because you're not getting the idea that Amortio might have had a hand in it, and then the God of War probably knows more of the like the details. And then with an insight of 13, because what happened with Amortio, I'll just tell you, like all the checks on the gods are really high because they're gods, right?
Yeah.
Which is why Amortio, she was kind of telling the truth but not the full truth, even though you passed the check. So with a 13, you get the feeling to your mortal abilities that Talra is being honest with what she's saying.
And with my ring of truth telling, it doesn't really help.
Oh right. Can you
Because
remind me
she's
what
not
that is?
lying. It's while wearing this ring, you have advantage on wisdom parentheses insight checks
yeah.
to determine whether someone is lying to
Did
you.
you
Oh,
roll
so
the
just
insight
roll
with
insight
advantage?
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just roll
Wait.
roll another insight.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Ignore that one. It's this one here.
How do I delete those squares that I drew?
Um,
Okay, so no difference.
No, sorry, this one was not advantage.
Yeah, but you just take the highest of the two
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
rolled.
because you rolled 2,
Oh.
you take the highest, yeah.
I see. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting what advantage is.
You're fine, don't worry. So with that, you just get the same idea. What she is telling you about is true. In the sense, like, Amorcio, like, she told you she wants to stop the war, this is how to stop the war. And she might view those things as corruption, but there might be very important things that they are not telling you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright. Do we have anything else for Terra? Well, so is Telra happy for us to continue trying to open the main area so that we can go into the castle?
Oh, yes, please do. I will
Yeah,
warn
that's
you
it.
though, especially because Denmari just touched all the gems to Shadow, so he has just leveled up to, hold on, 1, 2... You had, how many gems did you have on you?
3.
So there's 3 in the door, and then we had another 3 of them, and he's got the 4th.
That doesn't
No, we've got 4 of them,
add
and he's got the 4th.
Okay, yeah,
I think we just have all the gems but one.
yeah, and he picked up
Yeah.
that one, so I already leveled him up for that. So he is now level 15. So Telra will speak to you again. Please, feel free, but I must warn you, at any point if you choose to follow Amorcio's request to break the source of my power, Shadow will likely do anything in his ability to prevent you from doing so. She's basically warning you that Shadow will kill you, or try to, if you try to get the gem. Like, break her gem.
I'm
And
pretty sure
I think I can
Shadow
take
would
him.
kill us.
you think he can take
Can't you take care of your child?
Well, she probably doesn't want us to damage that either.
Alright,
Sorry, I'm checking something. Okay, yeah. Is there anything else you want
so
to
shall
ask?
we get Shadow back? I don't have anything to ask.
I'm good also.
Yeah, I think that's all my questions.
Oh, are you recording this conversation?
I've recorded 6 I need to record 6 seconds of it. So I'll get her to say something that will convince her son that it's her, because he'll hear it in his own voice.
Oh,
Okay.
cute.
So I will time myself to see how much she can get across as she speed talks. Shadow, my dear, I love you. Please don't kill them yet unless they try to take my thing. They're not trying to hurt you. Please help guide them. And that's 6 seconds, and Shadow's head will drop again. His eyes will roll back into position, and he'll blink up kind of blearily, and he seems kind of tired. And he's still hanging in the web. He's gonna look at the web and then at you guys. He's like, seriously? Can someone take me out of this?
Well, let's play him the audio first, and then we can take him
Yeah.
out.
Okay. He will listen to it and he's like, heh, yeah, nobody could imitate me. Because I was, because I didn't want to make the god, I should have made the god talk in the emo voice. That would have been so funny. You guys shouldn't trust Amorcio. But I didn't. But he can recognize that it's like his voice with his mother's intonation, because he has spoken to her, like, well, you guys don't know this yet, but he recognizes it. And he looks up that. Okay, fine. Can you get me out of here?
Okay. Yeah, we can let him down.
Yeah, sure.
Just tug him out.
So we'll make a deal with him, or a promise to him. We'll say, we're trying to get into the castle. We'll leave your mum's stuff alone if you help us get in the castle through that area.
Fine.
And also we'll tell him that, like, we've actively made him more powerful so that he can probably, like, stop us
Yeah.
if we try to do anything funny.
And it seems like another god has a hand in the corruption, so we should be able to stop that together.
I knew that already. You guys are the sheeple who did it. Also, he is he's level 15 now. I think I told you guys that. Yeah, he's level 15.
Yeah.
And kind of more for show than anything, he's going to cast Fireball at a wall. Very purposely not towards you guys, but against a wall. It's gonna hit it and blast apart the rock. There is fire catching on some of the weeds and plants. He's gonna point at you guys now. And for once, he seems a little bit threatening. And then you remember Shadow when the threatening aura goes away. But he seems a bit threatening for a second as the fire bounces off his face. If you do anything to hurt my mom, your face is gonna be like that wall.
Well, I am happy with my face the way it is. Alright.
Let's speed run, find the stone.
Yeah.
Do we want to?
Let's start by looking down here.
So, Shadow is going to kind of walk to the corner over here and then like point in that general direction. I can't tell exactly how to get there, but I know like somewhere in this corner of these like catacombs or whatever is where the gem is. So you know in like the bottom right corner generally is where the gem would be.
The southeast. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Basically the opposite side of where the other gem was, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
And yeah, it feels pretty far. Like that red gem, you remember that? Like I think it's that far, roughly, probably.
It was at the bottom, I
Alright,
think.
What's down the side? What do we see out the side of this big room?
So part of the reason Shadow said that is because I ran out of things to put in the dungeon without making it too long. So there's
Oh,
like
okay. So is that it? That's a wall?
so I'm going to reveal
see this corner right
stuff
here.
and you guys are going to see there's a bunch of little rooms and I'm going to reveal until you get to the first room that actually has stuff in it. I'm going to go ahead and reveal the rest of the dungeon too, just because now you guys understand there's a second part to this city, so time-wise I don't want to make you guys go through rooms that have like no reward or anything in them. So you guys go through all these areas and you just keep speed running. There's not much in them, maybe some small traps you guys are able to avoid, and these are kind of the areas you get to where we'll start having the actual puzzles again. So, let me
So
zoom-
like down here.
yeah. So basically the only area that hasn't been explored so far is that southeast corner that Shadow was pointing to. He's also going to ask if you guys can go back to those last 3 gems so he can touch them. And that was the reason why I was running,
that's
to be
fine.
honest. I was trying to get to them and maybe pocket them. So if you
Are the ones
guys...
that
I
are
mean-
in the door?
Yeah.
He could have just said that they were making him more powerful, and then we can let him do it.
Yeah, he's so stupid.
he's a 14-year-old like goth emo teenager. I feel like I played him pretty realistically. He's a teenage boy. He's not telling you anything about what he's thinking. So if you guys are okay with that, he'll pop back and touch those gems. He is up to level 18 now. And with that last gem, he would end up being a level 20. For my purposes, I'm just gonna go edit that. There we go. I've never played a level 20 character before. Why did I do this to myself? Okay. You guys go to the
Pretty sure
southeast
just
corner.
everything you do is strong.
What did you say?
I'm pretty sure everything you do is just really strong.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is why Shadow will not be with you guys for too long, because I don't know how to balance a fight with one level 20 character and one like 4 level 3 characters. But
Shadow can carry.
yeah, now I will tell you guys is that depending on how things were going to go, Shadow was going to be like the final boss of the dungeon if you guys hadn't earned his trust or like caught him or something, which is the reason he was getting which is part of the reason he's getting leveled so high. I will also tell you he's not gonna follow you for like the whole time in Shep Wild because, again, it feels like too much of a freebie. Like I feel like you guys wouldn't actually be able to play any combat stuff if it's just a level 20 character the whole time.
That makes sense.
Okay. So which room are you guys going to first? Because I see you at 2 of them.
Oh, I was gonna go to the big room door.
Okay. So you guys, when you peek in, you can tell that there is 5 skeletons in there, and you can see a chest behind them. But besides that, there's not a gem in there. If you guys want the treasure, you can go in and fight the skeletons. It's up to you.
Yeah, I think I wanna fight them.
Yeah, why not?
A little bit.
All right, let me drag them on.
Do we get a surprise round?
Yeah. So let's have everybody roll initiatives, and I'll just put the skeletons on the bottom of the order.
Oh, whoops. 14 for Francis.
I think
Okay.
a couple of those skeletons aren't on the grid.
Oh, wait. You didn't catch mine either. Mine was 12.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Didn't have
This
my
is-
token selected.
Also, because I think it would have been known by now, Suhan also got charmed by Shadow when they were staying up during the long rest. So if
Right.
Chai was here, you would have seen during the chase scene that Suhan also was not trying to grab Shadow. And that is also why Suhan tried to grab 10 of the deck of many things. Mr. Indigo, remind me, what is your initiative?
My initiative is 12,
And then Francis is 14.
and Francis is 14.
Okay. And I will add a meal onto here too. Actually, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Amigo's coming. Maybe?
That's what I think he's probably going to get. See if Nabu wants to run his own combat.
The skeletons aren't really on the grid, which kind of makes it confusing because I don't know if my ice knife will hit a bunch of them.
Oh.
Yeah, we can get Sleepy to move them to follow the grid.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just read Thunderwave.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Nabu's here.
Hello.
Hi, Nabu.
Hi.
Meal.
Hello. I'm ready to duel.
You haven't used these dice yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
Please don't eat the dice.
I don't blame him.
They
That's
look
look
so
like candy.
yummy.
So start off with initiative for me and let me pull
I
up
roll
the
an 8.
Huh? Do you roll an 8?
Yeah.
I forget what your initiative modifier is, so give me a second.
I'm gonna do like the you know in SpongeBob when they like, alright, come on, Snake Eyes, and then they throw the dice into
No, I don't know why that is.
So it's basically when 2 dice have the same, like 2 2s, for example. And you roll 2 dice. So he goes like, yeah, Snake Eyes, and he rolls it, and Patrick wins, and SpongeBob gets upset.
Oops, I accidentally put 2 of you. That's fine. And he can hear you guys, by the way. Okay, so first is Denmari.
Wait,
I will get my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
The one with zero initiative is passed out on me.
Yeah, that's a passed out of meal.
darn it.
Can
I
you
don't
move
think
your
I did.
spiritual weapons, are you?
Okay. I roll.
Why are you rolling?
Oh, I thought you were asking me.
I cannot.
You can't? Okay, can you ping where you want me to put it down?
Typing again.
Hold left click. Okay.
Here in the middle.
So it's basically in the middle. It can reach any of the skeletons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the skeletons are on the grid, so I don't know if my ice knife will like hit
Oh, are they
all of them or not.
They're kind of one of them at least. Well, yeah, they're kind of a bit
Yeah,
scattered.
basically all of
Oh, that's weird. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah,
Me too.
Okay, there we go.
and it just breaks sometimes, I think.
Yeah. Let me reposition. They'll be right here. Okay.
Because I was able to do that before as like a not the DM.
Yeah, I didn't even process it. I didn't know the grid could break. So you cast a spiritual weapon and you also want to use it to... So summoning it is an action, and then as a bonus action you can also use it
Yeah.
to...
I think summoning it is just a bonus action and it attacks automatically.
Because it's a... Because it's a
second
spell,
one.
we said it would take up her action. From what I remember.
Yeah.
I think it's just bonus action to cast, but it prevents
Okay,
it from casting another
so-
spell.
Okay, yeah, now I remember. So it is a bonus action, but you just can't use another spell as an action. You can do other things.
Wait, I'm confused. Sorry.
So you can't
you like
cast
swing a
two
weapon?
spells in a turn. So you used your bonus action to cast the spell. You can still take an action, it just can't be another spell.
Other than a cantrip, you can still cast cantrips, but not
Okay.
not a
Not
leveled spell.
spells. Yeah.
And I can't do a bonus action?
This is your
The
bonus
bonus action
action and
was-
it will automatically attack.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So you can still roll the 2 hit.
Yeah.
Not you, Sayu.
You could also shoot with your crossbow or something.
That is true. Wait, so if the bonus action first, it would do damage, and then I can do an attack?
So your bonus action is a combination of you summoning it and it's gonna hit. And after this, you can take your action.
Okay,
So, for
I
now,
wanna do
yeah.
the bonus action first.
Yeah.
And
So you
how
summoned
much-
it and now you want to roll the 2 hit.
okay.
Oh gosh, I don't want to hit Sayu's weapon.
Oh, I'll say like you're not gonna. The spiritual weapon is like.
I don't know if the spiritual weapon can take damage, can it?
Yeah, it can't. So you're fine.
I see.
So,
And then
5 damage.
25. God damn.
Wait, what?
Yes, and then that was
25?
8 damage.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the 25 to hit.
Yippee!
And then, as my spell, I will do Toll the Dead.
I don't. Which one
So
are you
s-
hitting with that? Sorry.
Oh,
Probably the one that just got hit, right?
But which one was
Don't
that?
put me
This
in a
one?
box.
Yeah.
Unhand me.
Okay, so it's down to 5 now. And then you
Okay.
did Told the Dead?
Yes. So, Wisdom 14. Save.
Fails.
Oh man.
So, 1d12 necrotic damage. Oh, well. It
Do
did.
skeletons have resistance to necrotic?
Let me look at the stat block.
Oh,
They're... No, it's actually poison, surprisingly.
Yeah, I think it depends.
I think zombies
Yeah,
are
that
resistant
makes
to necrotic,
sense.
but skeletons are not.
Yeah. The skeletons are immune to poison damage. So,
Yeah, that makes sense.
skeleton withers away to black ash. So one skeleton is down on Denmari's turn.
Nice.
Alright, your turn now. Let's
Denmari
end
the
it
goat.
quickly.
Francis.
She will fly by, hassle the one in the middle here, and then fly up and kind of out of reach of the rest of them.
Right.
So
Ashera.
advantage on attack.
Yeah. Ashera.
Yeah, what is the area of this 15? I may have to measure real quick. I don't want to accidentally hit Francis.
I won't. I'll say you're not gonna hit Francis. It's okay.
Well, I have the thunder wave and it has like 15 feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
she's
flying.
up in the air.
Okay.
She's out of the way. I had her move out of the way specifically so that you have some freedom.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stand right in front and cast thunder wave.
All right.
By the way, if they make the saving throw, it says that they still take half damage.
Okay. What's the saving throw for?
Constitution.
Okay. They get a dirty 20, so they pass, I assume.
I've never heard that phrasing before. A dirty
Yeah.
20.
What is a dirty 20?
I've heard it multiple times. So, but see, see, I thought it was common, but I think it's just my D&D group, because I said it to somebody else who played D&D, and they had no idea what I was talking about. It means an unnatural 20, so it was an 18 plus 2 to get to 20.
Yeah, I mean, I guessed what it meant, but I've just never heard it before.
Yeah,
I like
I thought it was common. I think it's just my like other group that I usually play with, though.
It's like a dirty martini. Or
So-
like a dirty person.
They
So they
take.
should still take 9.
I'll say 10. We round up here. Why? No, but why do you keep rolling things?
I got a 9.
I'm trying to type and he just he reaches underneath my arms to roll on the table. I'm so confused. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn? You Nabu Ashi.
Oh, sorry.
No, because I think I'll get opportunity attack if I back up.
Okay.
Do they get knocked back if you
They also get knocked back,
if they
right?
save on the?
Yeah, it doesn't knock back.
Oh no,
if
they're not
you
pushed.
Please
They're
don't
not
save.
pushed.
Got
They
it.
made the save.
Constitution, yeah.
August.
I will lightning launcher this guy here. Oh no, wait. Actually, I'll lightning launcher the one that I have advantage on.
Okay.
Um,
No, but they redeemed Hydra. And Mr. Indigo, you also have to drink.
Yeah, go drink.
I don't have to drink. Yippee!
17
That hits?
damage is.
Okay,
7
anybody
plus 5, so 12 damage to the one in the middle,
Okay. That skeleton.
and then.
Mhm.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, that skeleton gets fried by your lightning, and similar to the companion next to it, but for different reasons, it crumbles into ash.
And then Hobart can get the Glock and attack this one.
Okay.
Let me just find Hobart sheet and.
Alright.
So 3 force damage to the one in the bottom right.
Hobart shoots the skeleton and knocks its skull off its vertebra.
Oh wow, that didn't take much.
Yeah, I did 10 damage to all of them, so they're pretty low.
Yeah, they're all very low. Alright. Do you
Cool.
want to move, or is that your turn?
I will. Yeah, actually, I'll move down to this corridor.
Okay. Emil, it's finally your turn. What do you want to do?
Honor roll.
Oh, wait, what are you rolling for?
I got an 18.
What are you rolling for?
Oh, what did they... Are there enemies?
Did you just ask if there's enemies?
No,
Were you not
You
listening
This owl shot someone with a gun.
Okay, so there's two
Is
skeletons
that
left.
Kermit?
What? It's a skeleton.
Oh, sorry. It looks like Kermit. That looks
So,
like Fiona from.
First, you need to move if you want to use your weapons. Which skeleton do you want to move to?
I want to move to this skeleton.
Okay, let me. So you can left click and then right click to measure the
Okay.
distance. So you'll get to.
Do we have a measuring
This one?
tape?
Yeah, there's a ruler. You mean in my apartment?
But do you have one?
No, of course not.
Okay, so
My dad brings all my tools. I don't have a I have like one Allen key in the whole apartment for everything. Don't be ridiculous.
Really? I have like 5 Allen keys
Yeah,
for
I-
like all
because
of the
I
same
literally-
size.
I don't do. Wait, you have 5 Allen keys that are all the same size?
they're all 4 inches.
Yeah, because the like anytime we got stuff for IKEA, it comes with one. And then we just got this
Oh.
collection.
Yeah, I didn't build any of my furniture. So either Papa Star built it or one of them, there was like a service built in for them to come in and build it for me. So when Papa Star built it for me, that's the reason I have the 2 Allen wrenches. It's because he built it and then he gave it to me. And he was like, if there's anything wrong, you can use that to fix it. So what I took that as is when there's something wrong, I tell him, and then when he comes, he can use them to fix it. Okay, Emil, what are you doing to attack? Are you using your sword short?
Yeah.
Okay, so you rolled an 18 plus 3, which is a 23.
Yippee.
And then you need to roll your damage, which is a d6.
Okay.
Here. You did 6 damage.
Yippee!
So, similar to Hobart's Glock, you swipe this skeleton's skull off of it, and it clatters to the ground. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn? You can take a bonus action, or you can move.
Can you do a little like fist pump? Like fist pump, like yeah.
The homunculus Emil silently fist pumps in the air with a dead look in his eyes. Knowing this is what the real Emil would do, but he knows not why, because he is just a shell of a being. Okay. Next is a skeleton's turn. There is just one skeleton left. It's going to go ahead and try to short sword attack at Emil. It's going to miss pathetically. And it is Denmari's turn.
So they're all pretty low.
Yeah, there's just one left
Oh,
and
God.
it's pretty low.
I'll just do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Nine damage.
Nice. If they save, they just take half, right?
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Is it half or none?
It doesn't
I
say, so
think-
I would assume.
If they save against Toll the Dead, then it's none.
Okay, then I
Yeah.
will roll.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
I
forgot.
thought you had to
Um,
roll to hit for it, and then when
well,
they do
for-
the save, it does double, or it doesn't do the double.
This one
damage.
isn't to
hit
hit,
action.
I think. It's just a save on them.
Yeah, it's a save.
Yeah, so they failed, so they're gonna take the full 9 damage, and the skeleton again crumbles to ash. So there are 2 piles of bone laying on the floor and 3 piles of ashes as you all get rid of the last skeleton. And you see in the middle of them is a treasure chest if you would like to open it.
Yeah.
I'll cast Detect Magic first, just to make sure that
Yeah,
it's
that's.
mimic.
not. I don't see any.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
That's a mimic.
It's a
let's
mimic.
try it.
Yeah, let's just.
Let me pull it on to here.
Sure, I was just gonna shoot it with the bow.
No.
Or I guess we're gonna.
Then Mari is experiencing like
still-
true
yeah,
devastation right now.
Mari's-
So actually the next
Would
turn
it-
is Francis.
Would it
Right.
have taken damage from Ashera's thing earlier?
Yeah, actually
Might
you're
been
right.
better.
Let me go ahead and apply that. So it's down an extra 10.
Good,
So-
good.
Then Francis.
All right, she'll fly in, hassle it, and fly back out again. So next attack has advantage.
Awesome. Ashera?
I'm going to shoot it with my bow, I guess.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I missed point blank, I think.
Oh no. This keeps poor Ashera and her short bow. This keeps happening.
Wait, did you roll with advantage?
Oh yeah, advantage. You have
no.
advantage.
So I can roll it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll the attack again.
Nice, that
There
hits.
we go. So I rolled 7 damage.
Awesome. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm just gonna back up next to Danmari. And that's it.
Okay. August.
Lightning launcher. Dirty 20.
I get it.
That hits.
And then 6 plus 2, so 8.
Alright. Is that your turn?
And then the Glock.
Not even a whole bar.
Hobart
The
in my bonus
Glock.
action. What's his thing? Uh, 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay, no damage.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, that's it.
Emil. These are your dice. What are you rolling for? What are
I'm
you
rolling for hopefully like 20.
But I mean, like, what action are you taking?
I'm going. It's the mimic still alive, right?
Yeah.
I want to attack it, please.
Was your sword? Oh,
Yes,
you
please.
got a 3, so you miss.
No.
Did you just move the dice?
It's a 17 now.
Hold on, is this a light weapon? Either way, we can say you did your bonus action for 2-weapon fighting, so you can roll again.
Yippee!
You got a nat 1.
That's a dirty one.
That's a nat 1! It says 1!
Is that not what dirty means?
It's dirty because it's a 1.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I'm gonna look around for something. I wonder if the dice will change as I turn my chair around. I won't now. Okay, I'm looking back now. Oh my god, it was a nat 20! Not will you crit! Yay! I just feel like he was so excited to roll the real dice. Okay, so that's a 1, so that's a 4, and you get to roll that again. 4, 9. Okay. So Homunculus Emil slashes down on the mimic, cleaving it in half and turning it into a gooey puddle of flesh on the floor. And with that, combat is over. Good job, everybody.
Yay! There's nothing in the room.
Nope. The treasure was the mimic.
Love it.
They don't drop any good stuff.
Mm-mm.
But in other video games, when you attack a mimic, it drops treasure.
Sometimes it drops nothing.
Games is starting to go funny.
It drops 1 gold.
Yippee!
Let's give it to
The gold is also a mimic.
Oh my god. A tiny baby mimic.
It's like Dungeon Meshi.
Alrighty.
I'm assuming Danmari's diving for that piece of gold.
Wow.
If you
I'll clean
insist.
the gold off and then give it to her.
Oh, thank you. Add 1 gold.
And August, because you ducked into this corridor, you can see this big room has an owl bear nest into it. There
gosh.
is 1 adult owl bear and 2 babies. It is eyeing you warily, but has not gotten up to fight you yet. Both the babies are
So I
sleeping.
can talk to them.
Okay,
I can just be like, we don't need any harm,
okay.
and just like leave them be.
I think the owl bear probably would only be willing to let Ashera through.
So should I?
Yeah, if
Okay, well, I'll stay at the door and
Can I just like check out this room then?
Yeah, you can see in here there is a table with the gem sitting on it.
Alright. So, can I use like perception and see if there's anything around?
Like, are you checking for like traps, basically?
Yeah,
or-
just traps.
Okay. Roll investigation.
Alright.
Oh, right. You can see that there's not any physical traps, but because of the way the rest of the dungeon has been set up, you can deduce that there's probably some kind of magical trap still in the room that will activate as you enter it.
you want to ask the bears for help.
Yeah, I
Or
was
what-
gonna ask the bears if they can let my friends through, so that
The mama bear is going. Well, you can understand her, right, if she speaks.
yeah, I can just speak to animals.
No, I do not trust the other ones. She's going to like nod at her to like babies that are sleeping.
Oh.
I'll just stay like over here, like close to the wall, and we won't go anywhere closer.
Mm,
We just need to get in this room.
file in one at a time. So she'll allow it. You guys will just have to go very slowly. Oh, we got a raid.
Hi, Raiders! My name is
Raiders.
Scattered Stars. Your turn.
My name is Nabunan. We're here with Mr. Indigo, Ashi, Michi, and Sayuki playing D&D. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Zero XP,
Hello.
Multi, and I believe they were playing. I
Yeah, I
forgot.
was lurking in their stream.
It was
Let's
Grand
use
Blue
it.
today,
Their
right?
D&D party.
Yeah. Zero XP is also I was gonna say also a group, as if we're a group who regularly streams D&D, as there's not just one day. We're also a D&D group. All I stream is D&D. I think you guys were doing the Grand Blue campaign today, right? I hope you guys had fun. Welcome in. Woman Aqua, Yuzu, Airless, I'm sorry, I hope I said that right. Multi, Relics. Also, Relics gave a player inspiration. Relics, do you have a specific player you want to give that to, or just a party in general? Thank you. Hi, Lean. Welcome in. Hi, everybody. I'm glad you guys had fun. Welcome in. I love you too, Yuzu, my beautiful wife. Hi. We are currently playing D&D, and my name is Sleepy. I am the GM for this campaign. We stream D&D most Saturdays. The group right now is working through a large dungeon, and they are in the very last room. It was a big dungeon. I believe you guys have been in here for about a month. They are in almost the last room of the dungeon and are trying to get through a room with a mama owlbear and her 2 kids to get into another room to grab the last gem they need. Redwire, thank you so much for the follow. Mayman Q, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, guys. Thank you. You guys should definitely
There's
check
no-
out.
I was gonna say I should probably like hold on to Denmari's arm just in case there happened to be a coin in the room.
In case she makes a beeline for it. There's not a coin in the room. There's just a table with the gem.
Oh, I meant the owlbear room.
Owlbear room. There is just like the nest with like some food and stuff like that. Nothing Denmari would probably find valuable. Also, for the raiders, you guys should definitely check out Ashi and Sayu as well. Their ats are in the title. Let me also give them a quick shout out. They're both very cool and pog streamers. And Chidman is not here right now because actually she is streaming, but she is another member of this party. You guys should check her out. Mr. Indigo doesn't stream. He's here. If you want to catch Mr. Indigo streams, you need to come here every week. Mr. Indigo was last seen playing.
What does it say?
I just said it. He was last seen playing
Oh.
Also in the background, you can hear Nabunan because this is complicated.
Help
There's,
me.
there's 2 parties in the campaign. We're currently with Party 2. Nabu's normally in Party 1, and his character got launched to Party 2 by a deck of many things, but then he also got launched away, and now he's just controlling a homunculus. So that's what's happening with us. So, you guys, the Owlbear agreed to let you all pass as long as you went through single file into the corridor, and she will expect you to do the same as you're leaving. So you all are able to do that and
So-
get into this like little inlet before
I'm
the
just
room.
gonna tell.
Okay,
I'm
so if
gonna
I
tell
cast
August
detect
that
magic,
there's a magic trap, so
Okay.
be good if you get rid of that.
And detect magic tells you the exact spell as well, right?
the school of spell,
Oh, they're just a school?
not necessarily
Fuck,
the,
I don't
the
know the
actual spell.
schools. Let me check.
Let me just send the.
Is transmutation a school?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's a transmutation spell, like through the whole room. You know, as you enter, it'll get cast on you.
What does that mean?
It'll change.
So it's-
or like transforms.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so it might make things bigger, smaller, into something else,
No.
etc.
That might paralyze you.
Hmm.
I think paralyze would potentially be more like an enchantment, but
Or petrify,
I'm not
I
sure.
meant to say.
yeah, that might be. Okay, well it's just sitting on a table, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The gem.
Maybe
Let's send
mage hand.
Francis to go get it.
Okay.
Well, Francis might get hurt. Don't you have a mage hand?
I do have a
Something like
mage
that?
hand actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thinking. So yeah, I can use my mage hand to
Does mage
Send
hand
that
count
out,
as an
30.
object?
let me have a look.
Because
I
this
think it's
spell
just made out of
affects
pure
creatures
magic.
and objects, and I'm not sure what to say what mage hand is.
I don't think
Yeah, I
it
think
is.
it's just
I
pure
think it's just a
magic.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Then you're able to bypass the transmutation spell and is able to grab the gem and bring it back to you.
Nice. Let's go fill in this door. Moving
Okay.
very deliberately, one at a time, single file against the wall to get out of that room.
Quietly. Not
Yeah,
making any
owlbears
noise.
are scary.
Let's go on.
You all, like, because it would be depending on when you guys went, she would have been on attack mode or, like, more rest mode. So you guys fortunately got there, like, during a time she was in, like, her rest mode. Otherwise, you would have had to fight her.
Ooh.
Okay. So you guys are going to insert the gems into all of the doors?
Mm-hmm.
3 green in the middle, and then the rainbow on either side.
Okay. So, which door are you guys gonna, like, go at last? Like, presumably this is the one that will open before you.
Let's do the middle door.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't mind if someone has a particular preference.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just do this one since we're all here.
So,
The middle is more
as
dramatic.
Telra told you, the one on the right accepts the blue, purple, and pink gems in that order, and the center one accepts all 3 green gems. And actually, it's pretty fitting that Emil is here for this. This is where his body got launched to. The doors come rumbling open. They are huge doors reaching up 20 feet to the top of the cavern, with the insignia you have become familiar with as a spout representing Telra. The 2 doors slide against each other, rumbling across the floor, slightly shaking the hallway and room that you are in, as it reveals a huge, grand, almost ballroom. I can't feel the area. Please, not now. And before you, you see a grand ballroom almost. It's not in ruins like the rest of the dungeon you've been in. It is lavishly carpeted. There are tables and chairs everywhere. Not everywhere, lining the sides. There is a dance floor in the middle. And you can see a gem right placed in the center. There will be a separate map for this. I don't have it right now. You can see right placed in the center is a huge gem, far bigger than the other ones you have come across so far, almost the size of a human and embedded into the floor. It is much more natural appearing than the other ones, which were all the perfect same shape. This one seems to have been growing from the earth itself, glowing a faint green and almost pulsating, and you can sense Chaldra's power emanating off of it. And as the door is finally opened, the shadow slumps forward, and out of the ground in front of the gem, you can see a puddle of flesh start to amass and take the shape of a copycat shadow. Who...
Wait, so
There's
there's
just what?
2 shadows?
Yes, the real shadow next to you has slumped over, like kind of like uselessly, and the one in front of the gem is like a copycat shadow, basically. And I will say that you can tell that on one of the tables, like somewhere, is the item that has Emil's soul trapped into it, but you'll have to like investigate further to see. And I feel like before he casts Fireball at all of you, that seems like a good place to end the session.
Oh gosh, I see the final boss right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I wasn't completely
It's a
forthcoming.
pumpkin.
I did say the real Shadow could have been the final boss. I didn't say that he couldn't still be the final boss.
I was expecting something like this.
Yeah.
Not exact. It wasn't exactly this, but I thought it was going to be something that was effectively equivalent. But I am not that surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
All right. So that is the session today. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you.
So, unfortunately, because of scheduling, I don't think we play again until December. So we're leaving at such a bad spot.
Cliffhanger.
Is it not? Is it not? The 20.
Yeah.
I thought we had I thought we had one on like the 27th.
Oh yeah, the 23rd. So it'll
23rd.
only be like 3 or so weeks. Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah. It has been a while though.
Yeah. All right. So we are going to raid Chai because she's the other member of Party 2 who wasn't able to come today because she already had a collab scheduled. So thank you all for playing. I'm excited to see where the fight goes next round,
Yeah.
next session.
Thank you.
You.
And
Or-
then Nabu will be back.
Yeah. So
Once we
now
get that.
that's also why I asked you to stay because you're gonna have to be there for the next session because Emil presumably will be back.
Okay.
Unless you guys decide not to free him, but I'm assuming that you guys want to free him.
You just keep him in the objects.
I don't know. Do we need a blondie?
You guys just take a meal out of the campaign. Oh. For the chatters, there are the raid messages if you want to copy and paste them to say hi to China Chat. Thank you so much for playing again. I had a lot of fun today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for
Oh.
DMing.
Of course. Also, when is Party 1 playing? Okay, yeah, so there's not gonna be another D&D game for a couple more weeks, but we'll be back with Party 2 next time, and after that, Party 1. So we'll catch you guys then. Thanks so much for coming. Take care, everybody. Take care of yourselves, hydrate, grab food, and such, and we'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye!
Bye.
The next shooting star you see, wish for me and I'll be here. Bye-bye, everybody!
Bye.